Are here with Nix. We're going to switch it up this morning. We're going to get a cute prayer in this morning, and then we're going to break it up, okay? I am going to be running it this day, okay? Today is the day for me. So we're going to break up the zodiac signs. I'm going to do earth. I'm going to do air. I'm going to do water, and then I'm going to do fire, okay? So bear with me. Do me a favor, like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification button so that you can hear when the lives do come on today. Because, yeah, we're going to switch it up and see how we do. All right, all right, all right. First of all, our Psalms will be 1, 2, 3. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy birthday, condolences, and congratulations to those who are there and those who do care. All right, all right, all right. Let's get into it. Unto thee I lift up mine eyes, O thou that dwellest in the heavens. Behold, as the eyes of servants look into the hand of their masters, and as the eyes of a maiden into the hand of her mistress. So our eyes wait upon the Lord our God, until that he have mercy upon us. Have mercy upon us, O Lord, have mercy upon us. For we are exceedingly filled with contempt. Our soul is exceedingly filled with the scorning of those that are at ease, and with the contempt of the proud. Selah, so be it, so let it be. Okay? Ashe, ashe, ashe. Hopefully everybody is having a great Thursday. Thursday is wrapping up into a Friday. For those who know, hey, who does go to work on a Thursday or even a Friday? When at that party, yeah. All right, okay, okay. For those who are getting ready to hit the streets, be careful of someone trying to steal your mojo. You know, when you happen to be a hot little number, whether you put in any effort or not, somebody's going to be there to try to spread rumors on you, try to lie, and try to stop your bag, try to stop your swag, try to stop your flow, try to stop where you go. Unfortunately, for some even take it as far as trying to rob you and hijack you, because they trying to figure out what can they take away from you that takes away from you. They want you to stop being you. They'll take your makeup from you. They'll take your money, your food, your man, your child, your everything, trying to figure out what it is that is you. And all in all, they've given all of themselves away, trying to figure out that you've been whole the whole time. And that the very thing that makes them want to take things from you to figure out why are you so you is the very thing that makes them still them. So beware of the treacherous lips, okay? Beware, okay? A bunch of weirdos got it up in their head that all they had to do was tell a bunch of people a bunch of lies, and that would make me shrivel and die. Oh God, how wrong were they? Of course, there have been plenty of people who have tried to say things wrong about me, being as though they weren't true. I had nothing to really worry about. It's just that a few of you silly people have actually decided that you wanted to believe it, or take the chaos and take it and make it to your advantage. Whatever you got out of it, that's about to dry up soon. I still have my mojo. It's just now I know exactly who the liars are. They're liars, they're scammers, they're thieves. And they used your innocence, and they used your ignorance, and they used your need for clout to chase my bags, to chase my would-be man, to chase anything that I had, because I am the answer. If I didn't have it, would you really want it? Ask yourself that. A lot of you needed me to come into your life to make you, a bit interesting, because other than that, you've been plain Jane. So thank me lots. I've upgraded your life. Seven of Cups, Judgment, and 10 of Cups. I had to come on and pop my shit because somebody decided that they had stolen my mojo. You can never steal anything that I didn't give away. And if I moved out of the way, I didn't think it was worth chasing. I felt like you should have it because it's going to eventually drag you down, as I felt it was dragging me down in my energy. So thank you for removing the trash. Shout out to those weird co-workers who I no longer work with and haven't spoken to in a while. Keep my name and my reputation out of your mouth, if you can survive that, okay? I know you can't live without speaking about me. You can't breathe. You can't eat. You have to say something, because if you don't say anything negative about me, nothing positive will happen in your life. Is that right? Do I have it? Yes, I have it. Okay. Seven of Cups, that is Scorpio. Judgment, that is Mercury energy. And we've got the Ten of Cups, which is Pisces. So, somebody's illusionment is under judgment, and that is the wish fulfillment, okay? And we're going to start in Scorpio, since Scorpio is what I have in store, okay? Seven of Cups being a sneaky number. Remember, the seven is sharp in a lot of ways. So somebody's boomerang, somebody's thing has boomerang, it is backfiring, and now they are under judgment. And this is wish fulfillment for all involved. A lot of people wanted to see somebody's chip get, boom, knocked over off of their shoulder, because they were trying to figure out why it was there. They were like, okay, is it because of their body? Is it because of their looks? No, it's because they run their mouths a lot, and it's because they put themselves in competition with each other. Oh my God, that means that they're in competition with their other personalities. Oh gosh, get this person a straight jacket. Somebody is demented and enabled, and those are two dangerous things to do to a person who actually is beyond the age of 18, because they can get to things that kids cannot get into. And when you have a delusional adult, they are really ridiculously endangered. Okay, so you have to be careful with the access you give them and the answers and responses that you give them, because you're only building up their demise. And it's going to be great when you see it, okay? It's so good when you see how far the so-called mighty have fallen, okay? So this is wish fulfillment for somebody, to see somebody go very, very, very high and be knocked down from whence they decided to go, especially since they didn't have any purpose on being there. Who likes a person who goes about saying, watch me, watch me, watch me? And then you get there and it's crickets. And they're nervous because they didn't really believe everybody would watch them. They just wanted them to. Sad. All right, so 7 plus 20 is 27 plus 10. That is grounds for 10. All right, so we ended in 10 and we ended in 10. Okay, because 7 plus 20 plus 10 is 37, and 3 plus 7 is 10. So this is wish fulfillment for somebody to come down, and I mean down low, because a lot of people were tired of them. They just didn't want to say anything because they didn't want to get bullied. You're a punk. Okay, all right. Remember, don't let bullies prevail. Let others prevail. Okay, all right. Let's get on over to Sagittarius. We've got the 5 of Cups. We're in hermit mode. Then we've got the 8 of Swords. Okay, then we've got the 10 of Swords. I was really going to, come on, let's do it. I was really going to stick to one sign, but hey, let's run it through. I've got the time. 5 of Cups, 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords. We've got 18 plus 5, and that would mean 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23, unexpected change. We started off in 5 and we ended up in 5. Somebody's got changes coming because they've knocked over these 3 cups, and they've not even worried about the 2 cups. Is because they want the cups that everybody else wants. They don't want these 2 cups because they got to drink them by themselves. I don't like a person like that. It's because they're chasing validation and they to their demise. Why aren't you taking advantage of these 3 cups? Why don't you care about these 2 cups? It's called somebody is always dissatisfied. Doesn't matter what you give them. They're always going to be ungrateful. So why are you giving them things? All right. They're bounded to contracts as an entity. There's the reason why they are a bottomless pit. It's because they'll never be happy. They're not happy with them. They're not happy with that person. They're not happy with it. They're not happy with a bunch. They're not happy with a little bit. They're just not happy. So somebody is very unsatisfied, and that leaves room for entity attachment. Something like demonic. They get all upset when they don't get their way, when they don't get listened to. However, they don't listen, and they don't give anybody their way. They want. They have tantrums, and they believe it's cute. Allow this person to crash and burn, in which the Ten of Swords says that, okay? So somebody's really realizing that they're crashing and burning out, and there's somebody in their life that's overly entitled that is crashing and burning out. They should have done this earlier. However, you were the reason why they survived this long, okay? So try not to be a wingman to a bully, to a burnout, and to a tantrum queen. You know, the ones who take advantage. They never feel sorry. They never have morals. They never feel sorry for the discomfort they've caused. However, How dare you cause them discomfort? Who puts up with this shit? Okay, so like I said, we have the 5 plus the 8, which will turn into a 13. And no, it doesn't turn into into a 13. I don't know why this did that. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It does turn into a 13. So the 10, that's 23, which is ending in 5. Unexpected changes. Someone is about to see what it's like on the other side of disappointment. Somebody has been handing out disappointment all their life without being held accountable, and now they are about to get it in droves. Okay, that is the Sagittarius reading. Scorpio, Gemini, double Gemini. So that means somebody has definitely turned to their worst side. As above, so below. In the head they will stay. In the bed they will lay. All right. The bed that they made. Okay, that was Sagittarius. Let's get on over to the Capricorn. Let's go. Where did we start? We started in Scorpio. We're going to end in Libra. Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. We are... Wow, forward moving. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so somebody's having a new beginning. A little bit of heartbreak is happening. And then there's the even cups. Let's see what's going on. Ace of Pentacles, that's a signal to a new start, a fresh beginning. Let's see what's in the book. Plant the seed of a bright future. The universe is at your side to steer you towards stability, security, and receiving a good yield. Earth, new opportunities, manifestation, growth. Remember to ground yourself. Remember to be grounded. Don't let your feet be moved easily. Don't let anybody talk you out of the bag or your position. I don't know why I wanted to say percentage, but position. So somebody may try to talk you out of your position, out of your percentage. If you have a company, if you have, are you an entrepreneur, you're going to sign contracts. Remember, percentage matters. It does matter. Be sure to break it down. Take a calculator if you need to. Ask the questions, even if they seem silly. When it comes to percentage, it matters. Okay? All right. So we've got the 3 of Swords. Life knocks down everyone. The choice lies within you, whether you remain down or rise for the rest of your life. Saturn and Libra, dealing with heartbreak, transforming emotional pain. So somebody has to use the pain to stay focused, okay? Ground yourself. You might feel a little nostalgic at times. Pain has a way of coming up during the times when you most need it to go away and try to distract you. It's very important to not allow anybody to pull on your heartstrings. You may have an ex. You may have an ex, you may have a crush, you may have a current love interest, one that you haven't met yet, one that wants to get into your energy. And they may be pulling on you. It's important for you to remember the percentage. It's important for you to remember your contracts. Oh gosh, that drew a when I got a little dry, that drew a tear. Anyway, so like I'm saying, remember to stay grounded in what you want, your percentage and your reciprocation, okay? This is going to be very clear as you go forward. Remember to leave heartbreak and do not take it with you. It is horrible to carry one bag from one relationship to the next relationship, okay? Remember, keep balance, ground yourself, even in business. This does not always mean relationships. This mean friendship, platonic, or romantic. Remember to stay grounded. Remember what you came from and remember what you don't want to return back to, and keep your cool, okay? Temperance is going to be needed. That is 3 plus 2, which is 5. This is the number 5. This is another unexpected change. Be prepared for unexpected changes. There might be good changes. Don't be afraid to take the risk, but use your discernment, okay? All right, now we're going to get into Aquarius. Let's go Aquarius real quick, Aquarius. All right, this is going to be the fastest I've read in a while, okay? All right, 6 of Swords. Then we've got the Chariot. Then we've got the 4, which is the Emperor. 6 plus 7 is 13 plus 4. That is 17. That makes an 8. That is Karma or Dharma. Be careful of the side that you fall on. 6 of Swords is moving on to calmer waters. The Chariot is moving fast, and the Emperor is the leader. Okay, so let's go. 6 of Swords. I'm coming, sweetie. I didn't know you were going to get up just now. Do not look back to the past and feel sad. Move forward in life. A bright future is waiting for you. Mercury in Aquarius. Remember, we are in retrograde. Be careful of those electronics and where you're plugging into. Is it a USB or is it a portal for somebody to hijack you? Changing your life, releasing baggage, okay? So, someone might need to change their life and release baggage. Remember, I told you about those bags. Bag lady, you gonna hurt your bag. Dragging all those bags like that. All right, okay. And then we've got the Chariot, which is fast moving. Remember to take the light in the dark with you. You never know what from which bag of tricks you might need to pull from. Okay, then we've got the Emperor, which is Aries. And that'll be coming up very soon after we get through this Pisces reading. And Aries, remember to lead and be a leader. Being a leader is also remembering how to follow and how to serve. Because if you don't know the details of all the others, how will you know the details of what you're supposed to get? How will you know quality? How will you know quantity? How will you know the schedule? Okay, so remember all of your skills going forward. All right, 6 of Swords, 7 Chariot, 4 the Emperor, and that is the 17, which is 8. Remember which side of you on, karma or dharma. Okay, Pisces is up next. Let's go. Turn that down a little bit, baby. I appreciate it. All right. Good morning to Big Al. Okay, Pisces, let's go. 8 of Wands for Pisces, 9 of Wands for Pisces, 9 of Pentacles for Pisces. We got an 899, 899. Is it going to be 899? Why don't you just put the penny on there? Because they get higher taxes for the 99 and not higher taxes for the 00. So this is why they make things 799, 899, 699. They don't make them the whole. They don't round it up to the next dollar because they can't get a lot of taxes from 00. Okay, so we've got a lot of wands out here. 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. So somebody's using what they got to get what they want out here. Okay, we've got Sagittarius, and Virgo. So somebody's putting in a lot of legwork right now. 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands. You turned it right back up. Turn it down. Okay, and important news is just around the corner for you. Prepare yourself for a quick yet positive change in your life. Mercury and Sagittarius. Okay, so this Mercury retrograde might be good for some and bad for the others. Okay, so be sure to propel yourself and use momentum. Momentum is very, very good at this time. Sometimes a little chaos can help some people. Some people do thrive better in chaos. Make quick decisions, spur to action, which means you can't allow any momentum to leave you at this point in time, which leads into the 9 of Wands. You are a wounded warrior, which means you've been through this a lot, so that you should know patterns. You should know when the uptake comes. You should know when the tide is coming in and be able to ride the wave. Okay, you have lived a life full of trials and tribulations, but your determination has always helped you overcome all the obstacles. Your mantra is to keep on going. That's right, just keep going, just keep going. No one decided that they can defeat the little engine that could. Chicka, 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 choo, choo. All right, so keep your engine burning. And then we've got the 9 of Pentacles. If you can keep up this momentum, you will succeed. In the 9 of Pentacles, you will get the luxury you will need. You will get the abundance. You will get the environment to protect your abundance. But you had to remember remember to be steadfast with your lessons, and remember the lessons that you've already learned, and know that you don't want to learn them over and over again. You've already got a PhD in life. Let's go on with the masters. Okay, Ascended, let's go, let's go, let's go. That is 899 in Pisces. And don't forget to be intuitive. Don't forget to be discerning. Don't forget to shut up when you're not sure, okay? That is something that is very pivotal in this time. I don't know where I get this other syllable from. Okay, 899, that is 18 plus 8. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and that is rounded up to 8 for the karma or the dharma. Be sure of which side you fall on. All right, all right, all right. Everybody decides to be who they want to be, and nobody has a right to try to make them be something else. All right, all right, all right. And you got to stay away from people that are spreading all these rumors and all these lies. Some people are really trying to bank on these lies, okay? Some people are really trying to bank. And I knew 2 days ago somebody was going to definitely come out. Shout out to the new booty master. We're with you. As long as you know what you like, hey, shout it out to the crowd. I'm coming out. Hey, I want the world to know. Got to let it show. Hey, ooh, ooh, hey. I ain't mad at you, but I'm a heterosexual sexual, and I love it for you. All right, so we've got the Two of Swords here, and we've got the Page of Pentacles, and we've got the King of Cups with his androgynous self. Is this you, beautiful? Loving the doily shirt. Okay, Two of Swords is blind faith, decision making, deadlock. Okay, then we've got the Page of Pentacles. Someone wants to be the GOAT. They are desiring the pentacles with which to live their life as this gorgeous, wonderful person here with this thing here, with this shallot, I say, this chalet, this chalice, the cup, all right, the cup. Okay, so someone wants to be the one that presents the cup. Androgynous in nature, both representing male and female evenly, having the feng shui in life to have style, pizzazz, and intelligence at the same time. Not afraid to get your bag, but not afraid to slap that swag, okay? You want to get out there and you want to do your thing, but you're going to have blind faith and you're going to have to lock yourself in with your abundance. You're going to have to lock in, okay? You can't allow people to just come in and destroy your thing. I remember somebody thought I wasn't locked in. They thought I was a little slow slept or just a little slow, deaf, or dumb. Really, they weren't in my position. They weren't in my lane. They didn't understand what I was going forward with. And this is why they tried to take a lot of things from me. But they didn't know that they were taking the things that I needed moved away from me so that I can get on to the next bag without interruption. A lot of times when God is taking you through things and removing people from your life, you have to say let them go, because if you would have let them stay, they would have not let you get past the leverage that you needed. You were on the next level, and guess what? When you approach this next level, guess who can't go with you? The people who spoke bad upon your name. So remember to stay balanced as you go forward. Stay locked in. Lock in with yourself, because guess what? If a person decides that they can snake you, they're going to lock in on that. And you've got to lock in on cutting off the head of that snake. Don't be afraid. Yeah, death becomes her. I love that movie. That was great. All right. So let's keep on going. Amen to the people in the back seat. All right, that was the Aries reading. That was the Aries reading. We already got the Pisces out of here. We got the Aries reading. Let's go. So Aries, what's going on with you? Hope everything is going great. It was great that that Pisces had on that purple, that had on that amethyst jacket, all right? That was wonderful. So Aries, we've got the Hierophant coming straight out. This is business, institutions, how things view you and how you view things and the value you give to it. Hierophant, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. So somebody's definitely approaching a new business venture or a new business or a new way of life or a new religion. Okay, then we've got the Ace of Pentacles, which means someone's getting a new start and they're hitting it running, okay? Then we've got a Knight of Swords. Remember to be ambitious. Remember to be intense. Remember to take advantage of the momentum. Hey, if you've got the wind beneath your wings, why not fly high? How dare you? You've got momentum. Let's go. I'm loving the tan lines. Beautiful. All right, so it's the 5. Another 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 this morning. If it wasn't 5, it was 8. And if it wasn't 8, it was 5. And all we know that both end up as 13. Something has to die. By the way, who has a phone number to Broadway? Okay, so expect unexpected changes. Some people will be getting contracts. Some people's contracts will be coming to an end. Some people's contract is going into file 16. It's going to be set on fire. You won't be invited back. Okay, let's get on over to the Taurus, okay? We had a 5 for that Aries. We had a 5. We had a 5. We had a 5. And that's still in Taurus energy. Okay, Taurus, let's pull up. Let's pull up. Let's pull up. We going fast today. 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. We ain't got time. It ain't nothing to catch that bitch. Somebody's getting public recognition. People are speaking. People are speaking in groups. People are speaking in couples. People are speaking in groves. People are in group chats. People are tagging one another. Look at that. Look at that. Everybody. Tell your sister, tell your mom, tell your children, tell everybody. Tag everybody in it. And then we've got the Queen of Cups very busy dibbling and dabbling in their own things and minding whose business? Their business. No business of yours. Okay? And it's mental clarity. Somebody's very clear. As long as they're minding their business, drinking their water, and adhering to the things that pay them, they don't have to worry about getting out of their bag. They just got to worry about somebody trying to steal it. Slap them away like a fly and a mosquito. Very annoying they can be. All right. So remember, don't be nice to people who weren't exactly nice to you. If they played in your face before, they will do it again. If they lied, stab, cheat, anything to you, don't let them back in your energy. It's your choice to forgive, but it's also your choice to forget. I don't forget a damn thing. Don't come nowhere near me. All right, there you go. You're jealous because my eyes are clear. Are you high off or something? Why is this bothering you that I have clear eyes? I like the Visine commercial when it used to come on, but I didn't need that this morning because I'm clear and it's clarity. Have you judged yourself? Have you been in the mirror? Do you like your eyes? Do you like yourself? Do you like your mother? Do you like your smell? Do you like your kids? No, better question. Do your kids like you? No, for real, before you give them $1. Don't answer that. I don't care. All right, let's keep going. We've got Gemini coming up. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles, we've got the Hierophant, and we've got the Three of Swords. All right, so somebody's very, very heartbroken. Somebody's heartbroken about this new chance, this new business, this new pizzazz that's going on. Somebody's pretty hurt, and it's a Libra. Okay, so Gemini, you've got a Taurus and a Libra at a crux in things. They're at a crux in things because they weren't able to control you, put a steering wheel in your back, or live off of you. All right, you've got to pluck them off of the earth you dwell on, okay? You've got to bloop. Okay, that part. Okay, so somebody's not able to attach to your new beginning. The Hierophant and the Three of Swords. The Hierophant is Taurus and the Three of Swords is Libra. They're heartbroken and butthurt that they couldn't attach you to some loser, or they would be the losers that you don't want to attach to. Either way, be aware of when losers want to attach to you. Even if they're your own kids, some of them are losers. You did not intend this. They have other DNA. If you see that they have another family of scammers, losers, people who just are loose on a sexual standpoint and very tight when it comes to money, stay away from their other side. And as soon as you finish your responsibility, do what you can for your kid, but don't be unconditionally forgiving. We're raising a bunch of assholes this generation. We surely are. They're going in with their kids. They're going in with their teachers. They're going in with social media. And at the end, you are the enemy, even though you provide them room and board. Be sure to just leave it just at that. If they can't appreciate anything beyond that, you give them nothing beyond that. And on the way out of the door, take your shit back. All right? That's my advice. 5 and the 3 is 8. Be on the right side of karma and dharma. 543 for anyone who wants to know who needs to go. Who needs to know? All right. Do you got gas in your car? Do you? Do you? Do you? Well, we can't say that about your small parts. I know no girl ever said that about you. 6 of Pentacles, all right. There we go. That's a Cancer. 6 of Pentacles, 21 World, 2 of Pentacles. Let's go, Cancer.
Six of Pentacles, that's equal give and take to the universe. You see her there with the yin and yang. She's only going to give you what you gave her, and she's going to give you better if you've given her better. If you've shown her quality, she's going to give you quality. If you've shown her quantity, she's going to give you quantity. And that's how it works. And then we have the world. This is completion. This is how we would like to be seen. And we have the Two of Pentacles, balancing business, balancing responsibilities, balancing yourself, okay? This is good alchemy. Do you see it? You see the elements. You see the strength. Takes a lot of strength to make that foamy like that, to work it up. And you see the sail. Set sail, because you are going to build up and go in the direction that you should go. Remember to navigate yourself well, all right? Six of Pentacles plus 21, that is 27 plus 2, which is 29. 2 plus 9 is 9. Intuitively, you are a master. Awakening, please. Ascension. I'm in celestial love. I'm in celestial love. Yeah. All right. So let's keep going. All right. We just finished with the Cancer. Let's get on over to the Leo, and we're about to round it out, because our first one was Scorpio. Okay. Death and transformation. Five of Wands. Page of Wands. Death and transformation is exactly what it is, and what it is, and what it ain't. All right, okay. So we've got plant the seed of a bright future. The universe is at your side to steer you towards stability, security, and receiving a good yield. Scorpio, spiritual transformation, personal evolution. Somebody needs to evolve. Someone needs to go. Someone needs to do that 180. A 360 means you turn right back around to the person you've been. A 180 is a complete turnaround, okay? So that someone is definitely evolving in this Scorpio energy. Five of Wands, Leo. We've got the Page of Wands. We've got the Five of Wands. It's a uphill battle. Your death and transformation. Some people are fighting you not to go. Some people are pulling you to be the old person that you were back then because they benefited from it. However, you're putting a debt to that. You're putting a nail in the coffin. You're nailing that door shut because the old you didn't serve you. It served them. So you got to kill off that person and keep going forward. They're going to fight you for it. They're going to fight you tooth and nail. They're going to steal your mail. They're going to steal your friends. They're going to try to steal your man. They're going to try to steal your woman. They're going to try to talk shit to your kids. They're going to try to put things in your file. They're going to try to blacklist you because how dare you become better than you were before and leave me. Some people don't want to get left, but left they are getting, okay? All right. Page of Swans. Set that bitch on fire. Who cares about that bridge? You can build another one. You've shown everybody time and time again you can build bridges to where you want to go. Just be sure you don't build a bridge that they can access. Cut them off. Charge a toll. Do something. Something that'll deter them from coming across your bridge and trying to access your new environment. It's really weird when somebody tries to follow you from one environment to the next. I know it's somebody that's definitely doing that to me. They're a stalker. Please stop them. Put your hand. Guard them. Tell them, no, she doesn't want you to go with her. You're weird. You're a stalker. Yes, for real. It's more females stalking me than males, even though there are males stalking me. You're weird. Leave people alone. I stepped out of earshot because I thought I saw something in my nose. I hate that. Okay, Page of Wands. She was free in her wildness. She was a wanderess, a drop of free water. She belonged to no man and to no city. Express yourself, having limitless potential. All right, which means ain't no gate on me. Ain't no gate on you. Nobody's holding you there. You can only hold yourself somewhere. You have to let go of them mentally, and you have to let go of them physically. But if you can manage the mental, the physical won't even matter anymore. Okay? Let them go. Release them. Say nothing to them. Don't look in their direction. Don't speak their name. Don't type their name. Get rid of them on all social media. Block them. Let them go. That way it's that much obvious when they show up into your aura again that they did stalk you there. That they did. Someone actually hired a PI to chase me, and it's a female. Girl, I did not know you was a dyke. Girl, I did not know that you was like that. I did not know that you was willing to have sex with every man just to keep them away from me. I'm sure something is wrong with your unders. Anyway, so be sure not to let anybody lock you in. There are some men, some of your homeboys is running around trying to sleep with every woman that you've ever looked at because they tell themselves they're going to hit a lick before you. Be sure. Some of your homeboys are watching you. You ever see one of your homeboys always looking the direction you looking? They always follow the girl you follow. They're always one step behind you, and the next thing you know, they'll be walking by with somebody that you just said hi to, and you're like, well, damn, that's weird. I did like them, but how'd you end up? You have no idea that your homeboy is trying to one up you. Your homeboy is trying to stay in your realm by trying to stay on your side, and they're trying to step on your toes every step of the way. Right? Yeah, I can resonate. There are people like that will, I'm telling you, you look in any direction, they're going to go in that direction before you can get in that direction because they swear you want to be there. Not knowing that you were just looking. You didn't want to try. You already wanted to test it out. Some people actually put themselves in a bad situation trying to be in your footsteps. Clap for them. They saved you from quite a few mistakes and quite a few red flags, if you know what I mean. All right, so going forward, death and transformation, 13 plus the 5 is 18 plus, and there's no page, it's just 18, which is 9. Somebody better pray their way out of this death and transformation in this battle, and you have to pray to keep the haters off of you. Remember, stand in the way with prayer. They shall not pass if you protect yourself every day. You meditate, you reinforce your boundaries, you stay confident, and you keep them suckers out your circle. I'm a Nissan and my body move like water. I took a salt bath. They threw dirt up on your daughter. Dried up in the fire. Now I got my crown in order. Purple in my head. I know I should. I know I oughta. Okay? All right. You got to keep them circles out of your square. Magician. Devil. Okay? All right. This is Leo. That was Cancer. Emperor. Okay, so we've got the 1 plus the 15, which is the 16. Someone's hitting the tower. Someone manifested themselves into obsession. Someone did a love spell, an obsession spell, some kind of sweetener spell, to the point where they actually turned themselves inside out and they made themselves obsessed. Okay, someone manifested obsession in their life because they wanted somebody else to be enamored with them. They wanted somebody to come to them. They wanted somebody to lay with them. They wanted somebody to be in a relationship with them, and that person does not want to be. So the energy has this return back somewhere. So now they're finding themselves obsessed. They're finding themselves all messed up, and they're the leader, right? So once the leader falls, everybody else goes beyond. So all I know is whoever was the leader of this manifestation, these spells, this energy work, they are now obsessed and they're experiencing the tower. And if they were indeed the leader, they've led a lot of people astray. And they pretty much help escort your soul to the other side of Sheol. Okay, all right. So be careful who you follow. Be careful who you go into agreement with. Be careful who you gossip with. Be careful who you plot and plan and destroy people with. Because guess what? The same exact energy you put out there can be the exact same energy that can be turned to you, and it can be returned no matter what. 3-fold, 7-fold, 10-fold, 20-fold, 1,000-fold. It all depends on the strength and the intensity of which you put the intentions out there. But definitely somebody's about to receive the same energy that they put out, and I don't want to be around when it hits. All right, 1 plus 15 is 16 plus 4, 17, 18, 19, 20. 2, balancing out. The universe will balance this out. So enjoy your tower. That's for Leo. All right, Virgo, let's go, let's go, let's go. Libra will be our last. Virgo, 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 and we are tight over here. 5 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, Page of Cups. That's another 8 coming out. What's going on? Somebody's karma and dharma is going crazy at this time. 5 of Cups. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Do not shut your eyes to new opportunities. It's time to forget the past and seize the opportunities to build a secure future. Mars Scorpio. The Cash App is in the bio. Any questions? No less than $10. We do take donations no less than $10. Thank you very much. The Cash App is in the bio if you want to ask a question. Five of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Five of Cups. Do not shut your eyes to new opportunities. It's time to forget the past and seize the opportunities to build a secure future. And if I cannot read to you, I will refund your money, especially if you have a dark energy, okay? All right. Five of Cups is Scorpio energy. Mars, letting go of trauma, learning optimism. So somebody has to let go and learn to think better, okay? Three of Pentacles, Alex. Okay. Three of Pentacles. To accomplish success, expertise, and mastery of skills are required. Your hard work and dedication have created a firm foundation for your success. Mars and Capricorn. Collaborating with others, dedication to work. Okay, so somebody is very upset about what they collaborated with others to do. They're deep in their feelings and they don't know how to feel about it anymore. Okay, so somebody's definitely lost in the sauce when it comes to this situation. Okay, Leo. This is Libra. Okay. Scorpio, Capricorn, Page of Cups. Someone went into a group think conversation. Somebody had hurt feelings in the beginning. They decided to engage a group to help them with the situation. Instead, the situation turned nasty. Now they're deep in their feelings because they did not know that these things were going to come out in such a way. Someone is receiving bad karma, someone is receiving a backfire, and somebody does not like what they put together because ultimately it has destroyed what they really wanted in the long run. They wanted a reconciliation. Now, because of the amount of mess that has come about, there is no chance for reconciliation. Through their own actions, they have completed and shut a cycle completely out. All right, that is the Libra energy. No, that wasn't the Libra energy. That was the Scorpio. No, that was the Virgo energy. Why is everything so confused? Someone is really confused. Someone is having a mental lapse. And they're projecting the energy. Someone is having a complete mental breakdown. Oh, man. Sucks to be you. Anyway, that was the Virgo reading. I don't know. 111 on a dash. Right. That's the... Oh. It's a few Virgos. It's more than one Virgo. There's no less than 5 Virgos in mental turmoil right now. And they didn't want me to say it. That's why they wanted me to skip it. Butthurt. Ooh, booty bandits. There are a lot of Virgos in my energy that are sexually confused. There's a undercover. There's a DL woman. There's at least 2 DL women. They got religious before they got clarity. So they used their religion to hold down their sexual curiosity. There's one well over 60 who's repressed themselves sexually, and there's one that has to be somewhere between the 30s and the 50s, somewhere between the 30s and the 50s, who's sexually repressed, and they use Jesus juice to deny what they really be doing. But they act it out. They don't do it per se. They act it out by harassing and stalking and basically being mean to other women that they're attracted to. So there are a few women out here that are mean to women, and they're not mean to women because they want men. They're mean to women is because they're afraid of the attraction that they have to other women, and they're too afraid to admit it or live out loud or even try it so that they can see whether they like it or not. They're women bullies. They're worse than men. They really want some punani, but they're scared people will judge them. So they usually pick fights with other attractive women. Wow. And there's a few Virgo men who like attractive women, but they don't really like them, so they usually get used by attractive women. So they end up hating women for that very thing. So they're jelly bags. They're afraid to ask for what they want. They're afraid to be what they want to the woman that they want because they're afraid of getting taken advantage of. These people have mother wounds, horrible ones. Okay, therapy. Therapy. Someone needs surgery. Someone got surgery. Did someone get surgery to look like their crush? That's a sicko. Anyway, like I said, this is the Virgo reading. This is why it was so crazy, because they didn't want me to tell them about what they be doing. It's a bunch of confused, sexually confused, morally confused Virgos in my energy right now. Five of Cups, Three of Pentacles. They got together. They're in their feelings. They don't know what I know, but I just told them what I know. Y'all confused. And y'all use Jesus as a weapon. And y'all blasphemous because y'all really don't believe in Jesus. Y'all just use him as cosplay. Oh, y'all going to hell. Y'all going to hell. All right. Let me get on out of here from y'all. Go on, Virgo. Go, 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 go. All right. Be sure what side y'all on, okay? Go, 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 go. Uh-huh. Go, 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 go. Uh-huh. Libra. Oh, my God. The card ran from me. Look. Look. Your card ran from me. You is definitely hurt about that. You never wanted nobody to know that you is functionally confused. You're going to be confused for the rest of your life. Did your Uncle Donnie do it? Because you've been beefing about that for a long time. And then they made fun of you. Then your confused sister who always got a crush on their best friend and just start trying to destroy everybody that won't bend to their will. Just like, I think that widow have a crush on their little sister too. Weird, okay? Very incestuous. All right, so let's get on over to Libra and let's end out with... Let's end it out. Libra, let's go. Seven of Pentacles, Emperor energy, Devil came back out. Seven of Pentacles. We're at the end. It is 6:01, my friend. Seven of Pentacles. We did it. We got through all the Zodiacs. All right. Within a few minutes. All right. Seven of Pentacles. Focus on your long-term goals and set your plans accordingly. The success of your short-term goals affirm your long-term vision and glorification. Saturn and Taurus, persevering despite the odds, investing in the future. Then we've got the Emperor energy. Okay. Emperor, 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 let's go, Emperor, 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 let's go, Emperor. He's an emperor. When stability becomes a habit, maturity and clarity follow. Being a leader, showing your talents, okay? All right, all right. I know those horrible Virgos. What is going to go on with that? Hopefully you're on a north node and you're okay. If you are bisexual, if you like the other side, be clear, be proud, and don't confuse other people because a lot of broken hearts have come from confusion, okay? The Emperor, when stability becomes a habit, maturity and clarity follows, okay? So remember, as you approach your long-term goals, be the Emperor in your life. Don't be easily moved and easily dissuaded from what you've decided you want to do. Remember, the Devil situation is coming up. Remember to stay away from addictions, obsessive behaviors. Remember not to become too obsessed yourself. Balance is a virtue, okay? Avoid excess and remember to keep yourself adaptable and flexible. Those are the things that are going to help you, as even though Capricorn is a fixed sign, adaptability will help. Have you ever seen those skyscrapers in New York? Those skyscrapers have to yield a bit in order to go up straight. They have to sway a bit in order to stay up straight. So remember, don't be too fixed that you break, all right? Okay, this has been Empress Nyx, and hey, have a great Thursday. Don't come for me because somebody's definitely sending you. All right, all right.